Now, chances are you don't have a resistance band with you right now as you're sitting there. So, since that's the case, I'm going to guess, I'm just going to quickly tell you that if you sit on the edge of your chair and you put a resistance band right up above your knees and you just go like this, you're going to get a very good workout in your, hips, and that's always a good thing. So, just like, out of time. That was just a little hint. And then also, this is a good one for you guys. You guys can like lean forward for those toes a little bit, get a little bit of rotation in the spine. Then I'll have you guys stretch in your chair. We'll just do a couple more. There we go. Now we're going to just simply turn. Just turning. Rotating. It's as if you're going to turn around and say, oh, hi, how are you today? Or you're going to hand somebody something. This is good for the spine. Twisting, twisting. Anytime you can rotate, it's very good. Because we don't rotate enough. I don't. All right, so you're almost there. Just twisting, twisting in our chairs. And then you're going to lift those arms above your head and kind of just make sure that your shoulders don't come up. Sometimes that'll happen, and let it happen. Just going to twist over. Those arms are nice and straight, kind of. Relaxing, stretching. Really just relax it nicely. 1. About 4 more. Okay, now believe it or not, I'm gonna have you guys stand up. And here you are with your feet hip width apart, shoulder width apart, and you're just gonna sit down in that chair, and then you're gonna get back up. So if you want to do a squat, you're not gonna fully sit, you're just gonna get right back up. And that's what a squat feels like. We're just gonna do 8. You guys can do squats throughout the day. Back and down. And then because I'm obsessed with strengthening the hips, I admit it. I've been talking a lot about it with my coworkers in the fitness center, and we all agree it's so important to strengthen those hips. So I'm going to do a few hip strengthening exercises with you guys right now. And so I'm going to go to the side of the chair, because the chair is a great tool for balance and support. Whew, breathing, breathing. So what you're going to do is open your hip. Open it. So just go ahead, take that knee, take it around. Woo, these are called crescent knees, which makes sense because the knee goes all the way around. Now what I now want you guys to do is focus on what's happening with the hip. So actually engage your hip, use it, and we're just gonna warm it up. Warm it up. And that's awesome. Good. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch sides, of course. You can always hold on to something. If you don't want to hold on or don't need to, that's awesome too, no problem. Either way, now this side's a little bit easier for me. The other side is choppy, and I can feel it in my standing knee, which means that my hip is just not fully functioning the way that it should. So we have sticky spots, so to speak, throughout our bodies, where like we just are tight or not very strong or they just need to be worked out a little, and that's okay. So as long as we know where they are, like if you try the other side, I don't know if it's because I'm actually right-handed. Well, this is better since I have stretched. Now we just go alternating. So you're gonna bring that knee up and take it to the side. Up and to the side. Up and to the side. Up and to the side. All right, and then I'll stretch you guys out a bit, because I know that your muscles are tight. So since we're not really here to work out, we're just here to stretch. You can put your elbows on a chair like this, and you can feel that stretch. Breathing. Lower back might be a little bit tight. It's really important to stretch the lower back. All right, you're gonna bend those knees, and then you're just gonna straighten them. Bend those knees, straight. Bend, straight. Bend, straight. Bend, straight. Okay, so now you have that chair. You're gonna take your right foot and lift it up. You guys see me, so I'll do it from the side, and you're behind your chair. And then lift, okay, and then just tap. Ready? So we're gonna do 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then switch sides. So you're gonna go here, just 8. Woo, this works. Now this we're gonna come back and sit, and go ahead and flex that foot and just come forward. Come forward for a little stretch. Flexing that foot, and then do the other side. Straight out in front of you, and come forward. Okay, now so you're here, and then we're gonna lift our arms again, and you're gonna act like you're picking something off of a tree. Picking cherries is a popular way to say, but it's good to get those muscles engaged. We're not typically lifting our arms over our head during the day. So just go ahead and do that. A little arm work. Little arm work, getting the blood flowing. Breathing. Love it. Okay, now just interlace the fingers and come forward. And up. And then take your arms up again and stretch the shoulder. I'll do my shoulder stretch with you guys too. And switch. Breathing. What is my shoulder stretch? You guys remember it? I'm going to turn and show. So basically, you're going to take this arm back here and you're going to go like this. Now it's totally fine if you guys are here. That's totally fine. And then switch. Stay there for a little bit, you guys. You're gonna have, just like everything, you're gonna have a side that's less flexible. And so we're gonna wanna spend a little extra attention on the less flexible side for sure. And then of course there's that quadricep stretch. Really nice to have something to hold on to with this one, because it's very balancy. So you're gonna balance yourself or grab your chair and just stretch the quad. You may have very tight quads, you may not. That would be nice if you didn't. Most of us do, sadly. Very, very popular stretch because most of us really need it. And then I'm just gonna switch over and you are gonna do that on the other side. So here we are. And going like this is good. And then what about the calf? The calf needs a little stretch too, I'm sure. Both the gastrocnemius and the anterior tibialis. What did I just say? The gastrocnemius is the center right here. And so you're just gonna stretch that out. I wonder if you guys know exactly kind of how long it takes for your muscle to start to relax. People say like 8 seconds, but I think it's about 20 actually for like a good relaxation. You want to hold the stretch for about 20 seconds. About, okay, and then anterior tibialis, this part here, cross over. Sometimes you can stretch that just by going like this. I personally can't. You guys can't see my arms. All right, so I personally cannot get a stretch in my calf or my outside of my calf just by doing this. So what I do is I go forward. And then I'm obviously gonna switch. Can't be uneven. Squaring my hips. For some reason that was a test of my balance, and don't ask me why. Okay, I go like this. It shouldn't have been, that's for sure. And then I'm gonna come forward. Now you guys are feeling good about this. You guys can go ahead and slowly roll up. Woo, I ran over 1 minute, sorry about that. All right, nice work everyone. Make sure that you stretch out throughout your day, even if it's touching your toes, getting up out of your chair. Since you're still here, I'll just give you one last little tip. Throughout the day, just go ahead and reach down. This is good for your back, right here. And then you're using kind of slowly roll up. Roll your head around. And your body will love it. Also, take a walk during the day, you know. 30 minutes. I'm sure you guys have dogs and that's totally possible. All right. Thank you, dogs and kids, or just yourself. Take your husband, your wife. You're welcome. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and thank you so much.